Om Jnana-Tamarandasya Jnananjana-Shalakaya Chaksurum-militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Vanchakaupatarubhyasya Kripa-sindhu Bhayavacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namah Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So we're hearing Prabhu speak about that loyam. Of course, Prabhupada took the name for Krishna consciousness from that verse. Krishna Bhakti Rasa Bhavitaya Kriyadam yatolpi labhyate tatra loyam apimuyamekalam janma koti sukriter na labhyate. Alright, that in order to become Krishna conscious, we have to pay the one price. Right? You know, we often go shopping and you say, oh, kam se kam kitna rupiya chahiye, oh, too expensive, you know. Give me discount, you know. But Krishna consciousness, there's no second price. In Taiwan they say the same thing, Bu Er Ja. No other, only one price, you have to pay the one price, and that price is that loyam. You have to have that greed, that intense desire to achieve something. We have to have that, that is a qualification. You cannot compromise on anything. Prabhupada, the Vaishnava acharyas, they won't allow you to compromise. You have to have that greed, that very strong desire to achieve Krishna consciousness. That we will make great efforts, we'll go through all kinds of troubles and difficulties to get something which we really want. You know, I remember there was this one young person, they wanted very much to get the scholarship to go to America, you know. And they were so determined to get this, they memorized every word in the dictionary. You know? Because they were so intense, they wanted it very badly. Just like Rukmini wanted Krishna for a husband, very badly, right? Rukmini surrendered everything. She is also, not only Bali Maharaj did Atmanivedanam, Rukmini also did Atmanivedanam, because she had that very intense desire to get Krishna for her husband, that she said, I'm ready to take birth many times to achieve that goal. So like that, we have to have that kind of very strong determination that we want something very badly. Prabhupada in Bhagavad Gita gives the example about the little sparrow who lost their eggs to the ocean, and the little sparrow vowed, I'm going to drink the ocean dry, I want my eggs back. And she began to drink the ocean, and the other birds were laughing at her. But then news came to Garuda, and Garuda came, and Garuda told the ocean, you give the sparrow her eggs back, or I will drink you dry. So Garuda was so powerful, he could arrange for the sparrow to get back her eggs. So, like that, we have to have that strong desire. We have to be very greedy. We want something very badly. Then certainly, that is the qualification to become Krishna conscious. So, it's not, of course, that's not an easy thing. It's something we have to try to endeavor, though, to have that mood, that determination that I don't want anything else. Of course, Mahaprabhu in Shikshastikam says, Naganam Najanam Nasundarim. He doesn't even want liberation, he only wants devotional service, birth after birth. So like that, we're hearing about these great devotees and come to the holy place to hear all of this kind of nice katha. So very important for us also, try to also have that greed that we want very much to become Krishna conscious. We want to make this our last birth. We want to go back to Godhead. We want to finish up our business in the material world. Just like we have that book, Coming Back, The Science of Reincarnation. Did you read that book? Did you Right, if you read the book, you'll know the last chapter in the book is called Don't Come Back. Right? Of course, we want to come back to Ahobilam. Yeah? We hope you'll come back. Some places, some holy places, they say you only go once, right? Where is it that if you go there,
Ganga Sagar.
Ganga Sagar, right? Ganga Sagar, right? You go there, one time is enough, right? You don't want to go again. One time to Ganga Sagar. But Ahobilam like to come and see these temples and hear the pastimes, visit the holy places, very important for us. So we have to have that kind of greed. We will make these efforts, make these sacrifices. Right? You can be comfortable at home, but an easygoing life of comfort, that is not how we become Krishna conscious. We have to pay the price. We have to be very greedy. We want something very badly. We'll make great efforts to get it. So, like this, we have come here. So today we're here. Yogananda, and we're praying to the Lord. Please give us that kind of determination, that greed, that we can also become Krishna conscious.
This morning you said, it didn't get into my head, about Srinivasa Acharya and Narottam Das Thakur and three first book distributors. You said the king became a devotee, like we can just quickly rephrase. Some of them went off also. If we can quickly say that pastime again, it's very nice actually.
Oh. Yeah, I was talking about Srinivasa Acharya, and you know Srinivas and Narottam and Shamananda, they were all the students in Jiva Goswami's Gurukula in Vrindavan. So Jiva Goswami had all the writings of the Goswamis, and he wanted to send them to Bengal to give to the devotees in Bengal, because Lord Chaitanya had left the world. Lord Chaitanya had disappeared from the world, and the devotees were feeling helpless that, oh, Mahaprabhu's gone. How will we ever go on in our Krishna consciousness? So they want, Jiva Goswami thought, we'll send the books to the Goswamis, let them read the writings of the Goswamis. It will be greatly beneficial for these devotees. So he selected Narottam and Shamananda and Srinivas to take the books. And they had the books on the bullock cart, and they were going in. One night they were camped, and during the night some thieves came and stole the books. And so they lost it. They woke up in the morning and the books had gone. And what had happened was, when they were passing through that kingdom, the king's astrologer had told the king, there's people coming with valuable treasure. And so the king thought, what? Well, it's a great opportunity. We should steal the treasure. Let's have it for our treasury. So the king sent his men during the night. They went during the night and they stole that trunk. But they didn't know it was all books. They thought it was treasure. They thought it would be jewels and gems and gold. It was more valuable. It was actually the Shastra, the writings of the Goswamis. So they stole them and they brought them back to the king. So Actually, that king, although he sent the men to steal, the king was also a devotee. And he was having Bhagavad classes in his palace every day. So Srinivasa stayed there. Birampur, was it?
Yeah. King Birampur.
Huh? Birampur? Yeah. And the king was having Bhagavad in his palace, and Srinivasa heard about it. He went to the Katha, and he heard the Pandit speaking Bhagavad all wrong, got all the philosophy all wrong. So at a certain point, Srinivasa stood up and he began to speak. And everybody was amazed that, he was explaining everything so wonderfully because he'd been trained by Jiva Goswami and all the philosophy, so he could present all the arguments and defeat all the Mayavada. So they were very impressed, and ultimately the king even surrendered and became a disciple of Srinivasa. So in that way, the king went on to build many temples in the kingdom. He helped the devotees propagate the Vaishnava philosophy. I was saying, when the king becomes a devotee, then problems are solved, right? You don't have to worry about getting donations and
Permissions.
the king can do it all. He's got all the money, So the king did that. He built nice temples there in the kingdom. So we were hearing this morning how the king, Krishna Devarai, he built that nice temple. We were there this morning. Very beautiful, all granite. Lasted 500 years, and still it can be there another 500 years, no problem. Because the granite, very good. Marble will decline quickly, but granite temples are very, very good. That's why they would use granite. Okay, Hare Krishna. Prabhupada ki
Jai.
Sri Narasimha Bhagwan ki
Jai.
Yogananda Narasimha Swami Maharaj ki
Jai.